Bram Stoker's Dracula has often been interpreted by many critics and literary people as an allegory for the anxieties around the so-called immigrant invasion of Victorian England. Uh, Something that I find fascinating when considering the fact that Bram Stoker himself was an Irish immigrant in England. Um, in the wake of ongoing and very tenuous, tense conflicts between the two countries, it really calls to mind the ways in which the crisis of identity that often immigrants face when going to a new country, when culturally assimilating, how that can turn outward and harm, themselves as well as those that come after them. Um, the vampire archetype, as defined by Bram Stoker, is one that I find exquisitely perfect as a way to convey so much of the complexity of feeling when it comes to uh, dealing with cultural assimilation, in particular in children. Of all the classic monster archetypes, the thing that's most interesting about this particular one is that it holds an intrinsic foreignness as part of its construct that is essential to manifest this particular archetype. Um, I find that to be just the perfect vessel for our protagonist Mauricio, to the vessel to hold his self-loathing. Uh, Also, within that particular archetype, the insatiable hunger that the curse of vampirism brings about is also a perfect allegory for me when it comes to the sacrifices that immigrants often face, when it comes to giving up their culture and their language for something that is shallow and materialistic, as we will render in our story through advertisements and all the false promises that comes with that. This book really was essential not only in shaping Mauricio's art, but also our antagonist, the vampire mascot Chupi's, um, and being able to imbue both characters with all the complexity and the depth that they require.